While African leaders travel across the world to attend international summits where they are often sidelined and shown little respect, Asia is charting a different course. President Trump attended the Asian Nations Summit in Malaysia, an event held on Asian soil, led by Asian leaders, and driven by Asian interests. Unlike African leaders who are routinely summoned to Washington to sit under Western authority, Asia has refused to bow to any external power. Asia stands united, confident, and strategically independent, led by economic and military giants such as China, Japan, and India. This highlights the contrast between a continent still seeking external approval and a continent that has already established its own path of sovereignty and strength. The message is clear. True respect on the global stage is not given, it is claimed. Africa must do the same. We must stop traveling abroad to be lectured and begin meeting on African soil under African leadership for the interests of Africans. Only through unity, economic independence, and political sovereignty will Africa rise to stand not as a follower, but as a global power shaping the future of humanity.
Wow, greetings everyone. Welcome all. What you see here, brothers and sisters, this is President Donald Trump with Asian leaders in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, attending Asian-US Summit in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Let me pause a little bit. Take a moment, brothers and sisters, to think about this. What if this summit was Africa-Asian Summit? Where would this summit take place? In Addis Ababa, Ethiopia? In Cairo, in Egypt? In Abuja, in Nigeria? In Kinshasa, in Congo? In Ouagadougou, in Burkina? In Abuja, in Nigeria? Where would this summit take place? Try to imagine again. What if this was Africa-US Summit? Where would this summit take place? In Kampala, Uganda? In Nairobi, Kenya? In Mogadishu, in Somalia? Or in Washington, in US? Where would this summit take place? But this is Asian-US Summit taking place in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So, my dear lovely family, fellow Africans, please give me your answer on the comment section. Where would this summit take place if this was US Africa Summit or Africa US Summit? Where would this summit take place? Also, if this was Asia Africa Summit or Africa Asia Summit, where would this summit take place? Please give your answer through the comment section, because for many times, brothers and sisters, we have been witnessed African leaders traveled across the world to attend international summits where they're often sidelined and shown little respect. African leaders were mistreated. You remember what happened in London, where our leaders loaded into buses like school kids. But things are totally different in Asia. You can see how Asia now become a giant continent. We know if you are talking about Asia, you're talking about countries such as China. US cannot summon China and India at the same time, and Japan at the same time. So these are powerful countries, powerful nations. So even Africans, we need to be respected. The way you see Trump can travel a lot of miles from Washington to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia and signing contracts according to the wishes of Asian people under their leaders. But why we Africans, our leaders, are being summoned in different capitals? We have seen Africa-Russia Summit, Russia-Africa Summit, Korea-Africa Summit, China-Africa Forum, Italy-Africa Summit, many summits, but all of them are not taking place in our soil, are being are always taking place outside of our continent. How can you discuss African issues outside of the continent of Africa? So Asian countries has shown us the way that if you become united and own your economy, you will be respected. You know, Africans will not be respected as long as we continue into this division and economic independence. We are depending almost everything from others. If we can start mobilizing ourselves, coming together, having political sovereignty, and of course we have opportunity because right now we have revolutionary leaders such as Traore and others who are in power, who we can unite behind them. They can lead this continent to the position where at least we can reach and say we are here as Africans. Now we cannot be proud of being Africans while this continent referred as a begging continent. So no one can come to Africa as a begging continent. People will not come to this continent. People go outside there. Why? Because we are not being respected. So, family, brothers and sisters, I learned something from this summit. And through this, we have to spread the message of unity. Another thing that I saw in this, I saw leaders eating, but Donald Trump, I didn't see him eating. What I see is just doing like this in their hands. Trump refused to eat food in Asia. I don't know, maybe it's because of protocol and whatever, security protocol. But just imagine our leaders. When you see these gala dinners, you see African leaders are comfortable consuming foods. Even, I don't know, sometimes. So I think there's something we have to learn from this. We have something to learn from this. Because if Africa, we want to be respected kings and queens, we need to unite. So let me go back to the issue of unity and this summit held in the Asian soil. As I said, you know that Asian countries have giants like China. We know very well China is giant economically, technologically, and military. You come to Japan, it's powerful in technology, high economy, and is a member of G7. You know that India also is a giant. If you look at the population of China and Asia, you can see that these are powerful countries. But why not Africans? Why Africans we are not powerful? It's because of disunity and economic dependence. But why we are depending on others? Let us try to think that that's the reason for Africa to depend on other people. That's the reason. There's a clear reason that we Africans, we need to depend on others. No, there's no clear reason. We are failing because of leadership. We need leaders who can unite the people of Africa. Because Africans are intelligent. Africans are powerful people. Africans have everything except good leadership. We have everything except good leadership. If we can come together, unite, and speak with one voice, I'm sure, brothers and sisters, this continent can be respected. We can be respected, and no one can be respecting us. You will see Trump here in Ouagadougou. You will see Trump in Addis Ababa. You will see Putin in Bamako. You will see Xi Jinping in Pretoria. You will see Xi Jinping in Abuja. But these leaders cannot come to Africa because Africa is divided. And they are not sure that we Africans, you know, the tendency of Africa of betraying. No one trusts us. We have a tendency of betraying each other. So no one can trust us. No one can come to us because we have a tendency and character of betrayal. So we are not trusted because we don't trust ourselves. So no one can trust also us. That's why we will continue to be summoned outside of this continent, whether we like it or not. We will continue to be summoned. You will see China-Africa Summit being held in Beijing, and even if it will be held here, they will not send these presidents will not come here. So we need as Africa, because if you try to imagine this, African leaders are not speaking with one voice. For instance, today, if you say the summit is going to be held in Rwanda, do you believe that President of Congo, President Tshisekedi, will attend the summit in Kigali? I'm sure he will not attend. The same to just imagine if the summit will be held in Bamako, Mali, or in Ouagadougou. Are you sure the president of Cote d'Ivoire will attend the summit? No. Why? Because always is being used to destabilize these countries, and it will not attend the summit. That's how Africa is so divided. That's how we are divided. Among ourselves, we have self-hate. We don't like each other. We hate each other. That's why no one trusts in us. They see it is better to call us to their home countries instead of them coming to. And sometimes they pay for us. And because some of our leaders like per diems, like money, this free money, we think it's free, but there's no free lunch, brothers and sisters. We have to pay for it. But my message to you, all of you, brothers and sisters, is for we Africans to come together and unite. Because without uniting, without coming together, dear lovely family, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, we are going nowhere. We will not be respected, and we will continue to be treated as a begging continent or begging people. So to change those narratives, we need to come together to unite. So true respect on the global stage is not given. It is claimed, and it's our time to reclaim our respect and to restore our dignity as the people of Africa. It is possible if we can unite, we can come together. We have good leaders, intelligent leaders. The problem, we don't trust each other, we don't love each other. So, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, after that, I have no more to share. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. See you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make Africa great. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa.